My name is Lucas Abend. My studio is 369 North Studios, and I'm a Recording Connection mentor. My experience with Recording Connection has really been awesome. I've been able to connect with students from all over the country, and it's really been a pleasure to be able to actually teach these students what it takes to be successful in the music industry, and to see them grow and to see their skills grow as musicians and as producers and just as business people and as people in general, and being able to form that relationship with them sort of on a personal level has been, I'd say, like a really, really awesome opportunity for myself, and I know that a lot of my students have felt the same way. I've worked with Snoop Dogg, Dimitri Vegas, Carmen Vandenberg, and I've worked with gospel artists, I've worked with hip-hop artists, I've worked with pop artists, and being able to work with all of these different people in the industry in different areas, I think, is my personal specialty. I don't focus on any one genre. And most of the students that I have, they want to make more than one thing. They're like, hey, you know, I'm interested in dubstep, but I also kind of want to make, you know, some drum and bass, or I'm interested in indie rock, but I'm also interested in hip hop. And like being able to allow that for the student and being able to explore that with the student, I think, is part of what makes the program special. So really the benefit of Recording Connection is that one-on-one experience with the mentor. And I can say from personal experience that having that time to work with the student specifically on his or her own material really creates for an awesome dynamic education. They're able to delve into the nitty-gritty and like the smaller elements of what it is to make music and to create something that's a finished product without having to worry about another class or a curriculum or things that are going to make the student maybe second-guess themselves or make me second-guess what I'm teaching them. So having that one-on-one connection is, I think, so critical to finding real improvement in the student's skills and the student's creative energy. Running the studio is the brains of the operation, is the Universal Audio Apollo 8 and Apollo Twin system. And that takes all the input from all of my synthesizers and drum machines and microphones and guitars that I have around here. I have the Rupert Neve Shelford channel preamps, as well as the Rupert Neve Portico 2 master bus processor. I have a number of synthesizers, and I have a Dave Smith's Prophet 8, a sequential Prophet 6, Yamaha DX21, a Korg stage piano. I have a DJ setup with the Pioneer CDJ 2000 Nexuses and the DJM 900 Nexus, all sorts of mics, a Manley reference cardioid, a drum set, and all sorts of guitars, and you know, all these toys are a lot of fun to make music with, but I definitely want to reiterate that really at the end of the day, it's not what gear you have, it's actually knowing how to take advantage of it. What's kind of cool about this studio is that the band Jane's Addiction got started in this house, and in fact, I've been told by their bassist that they wrote a lot of their songs in this specific structure here. And so I like to think that the spirits of the songs and the hits that were written in the studio back in the early 90s are still kind of here today. There's a lot of music history, both in this area and specifically in the studio. There's a picture of Jane sitting on the stairs, and that is the stairs inside my house here. We try to take some of that creative energy that we know has been happening here for decades and to continue on that creative path. I've had students who have played shows, opened for notable musicians in their genre, and have been able to really create a career for themselves within the music industry. Having the ability to create the music that you want to create is such a gift that even beyond just a sense of career, which a lot of my students have been successful with, they all leave with the ability to express themselves through music. I don't actually accept everyone who applies. There are some requirements that I have. Though there's no experience necessary, the thing that I really require from you is your motivation. If you're driven, if you have a positive attitude, and you're willing to put in the effort, that's what it takes to be a Recording Connection student. You need to be willing to put in the time and to put in the hard work in order to be the producer that you want to be. I can show you the things that you need to do to get there, but the only person who can put in that work to actually become the producer is yourself.